I always said that I would try to kind of get a feel, an overall perspective on any given season of Star Trek when I'm like over halfway through. And I just finished the ninth, second to last episode of Starfleet Academy Season 1. And I was thinking it'd be interesting to try to get you know, a rundown on this whole season and how I'm feeling, call the season, uh, call it good or bad. I was thinking it'd be interesting to try to do this before the final episode. Why? It'd be interesting to, number one, it'd be interesting to compare and contrast how I feel in this video to how I actually feel when I finally review the final episode, because that's the next review coming after, of course, the review for the ninth episode, which should, as the time of me recording this, should have been uploaded a few days ago. Um, uh, and number two, let's just see how good I am. Let's see, let's see how accurate I can get this. You see, I don't think that the show. If a season is bad, I don't think one episode can save it. I don't think the final episode can save Starfleet Academy Season 1. Oops, I just revealed that I thought it was bad. Well, you know, just good enough or just getting by in today's day and age kind of equals bad, unfortunately. It did not wow me. I was not impressed. It was just kind of bland. So far, I have to say, without having seen the final episode, of course, it's succeeding with a modicum of success when it is behaving as space adventure show. I know I've been saying this a lot, but the closer the show operates to Discovery, the more coherent it feels. Which means I, and probably a lot of other people, didn't actually want an Academy show. I don't know. Maybe if you do it really good, or if you're a really good writer, you can write a Starfleet Academy show and have it be good. But I don't feel super connected to these characters after 9 episodes. A full season nowadays. Adding 1 episode to get 10. A 10 episode season, wow. No time for playing around there. It was obvious. The season was obvious. Mustache twirling villain. Every character has a very similar backstory. I had to abandon my family. We got the Sam specific episode, Jaden specific episode, Darren specific, Genesis not as much, but we saw some of her. Caleb Meir. The list goes on. All of them have family problems. Come up with something new. It's bog standard. It's paint by numbers storytelling. How do we get the kids, or in this case an adult, interested in watching this show? Trauma. We need trauma. Everyone has a problem with their family. Is it written that way because every writer had a problem with their parents? I wanted to leave my parents to find my own way. I fought with my parents. My parents don't agree with decisions, or I lost my parents. It's one of them. It's got to be one of them, right? Is that everybody writing this show? Am I the only one who can't really relate, essentially? I mean, we all have our problems, but sometimes it's fun to not be reminded of your problems. Sometimes it's fun to experience problems that you've never seen before or never thought of before from an entirely new perspective. And if you bring a character who's a hologram, oh, that's interesting. What kind of problems do holograms have? Turns out a holographic character, their main problem is their family. Oh, okay. A Klingon character. Okay, Klingons are cool. It turns out their main problem is their family. Okay. A new alien, Darum, he's a Kyonian. Turns out his problem is his family. He even has to go back and become like the king of that planet or something. It's the same. my fanfic character is the long lost prince of planet whatever, and he has to decide whether or not he's going to stay with his friends or whether he's not going, or whether he's going to be the king. Come on, please. And I know this is not exclusive to New Trek, but come on. Saying it happened before is never an excuse, because a lot of stupid things have happened in the past. It's time for good things. It's time for a holographic character whose biggest problem is that their holo emitter is alien and doesn't work right, and because of that, they can't touch anybody, and they have to learn to live without touching. I don't know, something. I don't know. Come up with something. But our hologram, Sam, her problem is she has to do something different than what her creators set out for her to do, and if that's all you can come up with, at least just if you can't come up with something else, at least just try not to give them a backstory. Just try not to. Just make them do cool things. I don't know. I'm coming up with concessions here. We definitely need, for the final episode, I'm going to give you a prediction. The final episode, we have to get back into the Federation because we've been locked out of it by Nusbraka. Conveniently, it turns out that all of our characters are on the USS Athena, essentially alone with the skeleton crew to save the day. They have to band together to save the USS Athena by going through this barrier into the Federation without setting off one of the billion, trillion, whatever, omega particle bombs. And the people on the inside, who are now on Beta Z, are other characters like Lura Thok and a few other characters. They have to they have to technobabble away to create a hole in the minefield for the USS Athena to get through. And then the USS Athena comes in at the last second and manages to join the fleet with the other ships to destroy Nusbraka's ship. At the last minute, the USS Athena shows up. And another prediction is that there could be a save at the last minute for there could be a save, not by Riker, like we've seen a million times. They're going to have a save by the Discovery somehow. Maybe the Discovery will show up. They've mentioned the Discovery a few times. Discovery will show up at the last moment to join the battle with all of our ships, the USS Athena versus Venali Ral, or Venari Ral, whatever they call it, the group that Nusbraka is a part of. And Nusbraka will be defeated utterly in this season, as is typical with recent seasons of Star Trek. We have universe-ending villain defeated, and then they're gone the next season, and we get a new villain next season. It's the same thing as before. That's my guess. Technobabble opens the gate. USS Athena gets through at the last second. They manage to save the day. Discovery shows up and helps, and maybe someone dies. I think maybe Caleb Mears' mother dies. I have a feeling she dies somehow. And at the last minute, she forgives her Starfleet and everybody. That's my guess. Let's see how it works out. But in a broader sense, what we have here is, the characters are mostly the same. Nala Ake, I really hated her at the beginning, and now I just don't care. That character that's always like this. Well, I'm Captain of the U.S. It's like, I don't know what it is. People are saying she has dentures, but I can't prove that. But it looks like her mouth is full of something. There's something like jostling around there, like a golf ball, and her voice, it doesn't project because of it. Reno is Reno. She's been the same since Discovery. Lura Thok is barely there, ever. The Doctor is just the Doctor, and he delivers the performance he delivered before. He's just there. And Tilly was there for one episode to do... Honestly, any other character could do that job. There's nothing specific about Tilly that made her good at teaching theater, I don't know, or what have you. And the Kionian guy, Darum, he was blue in the first episode. He did a trick where he turned himself blue. Apparently it costs more to do that now, in 2026, than it cost to do Odo in his goop form 30 years ago in Deep Space Nine. And they did that all the time back then. But he went into blue form once in the first episode, not in his own specific episode where he went to Kionia, or a moon of Kionia. He didn't do any of that. And maybe in the final episode he'll turn blue just to be cool. Blue just to be cool. He'll have to go on the outside of the ship, and oh yeah, that's right. Other new trick things have to happen. We're gonna have a million ships shooting at each other, and there's gonna be some bit where a character has to fly through space in a suit or without a suit or something. We have to have characters flying through space without a ship. Maybe it's gonna be Darum again. He's gonna turn blue and do it. I don't know. So those are my predictions for the final episode of Starfleet Academy Season 1. Those are some thoughts going into the final episode. And I'm going to call it good or bad. I'm saying bad. 2 decent episodes so far. Can't save it. And the final episode, there's no way it's going to save it. If a 10 out of 10 final episode is not going to save this. So far, it's just been bland. It's been boring. It's been ho-hum. It's been paint by numbers, like I said. And who knows what's going to happen in Season 2. I'm Lieutenant Mark. See you next time.